to say all along was that Christianity or the Christian life is not much about what we see outside. It's not about the outward appearance, but then it must depend on our heart and things of the heart. And I said, no, I can't go with that, because the Bible says that we should love the God Almighty with all our strength, which strength is for the body. I mean, man is a tripartite being, which is made up of a soul, the spirit, and the body. So God is saying that we should love Him with our mind, with our soul, which is the mind and the soul is the soulish part, which is one aspect of the body. And then we should also love Him with our spirit, and then our strength. The strength part is our body. So if God is saying that as a tripartite being, we should love Him with these three components of ourselves, then it implies that God is not looking only at the heart, but then He's also looking at all the other aspects.
Amen. Amen. The very big end of applause to God of Tottenham for that wisdom that He has given to our brother.
So we should in as much as we are concentrating on the heart part of the component, the other aspects we should not neglect them.
Yeah.
We should take care of the soul, and we should take care of the body. What we put on the body, because the Bible says, those that defile this body, which is the temple of God, the Bible says they shall also be condemned. So if God is not also much interested in the body, then he wouldn't tell us to also love Him with the body. So we talked and we talked and we talked, and in the end, I mean, what I realized, what they told me, the brother was indicating to me that now fine, you are having this conviction, you are now convinced that this is what we should do. Why do you then abandon the church? Why don't you then come in and implore this or tell the women to go by this? And I said, Master, this is an impossible thing. I can't do that, because I can't do this in the sense that, yes, in the church, what we do normally at the church is that when we close from church, we break ourselves into groups and we'll be doing Bible discussions. And I happen to be one of the person that have one group that I lead after the church with the Bible discussion. Then why don't you take, and I have only one lady even in that very group. So then why don't you do it? Said that when you can, even if I'm supposed to do that, I have only one lady in the how am I going to convince her, or what am I going to do about that? And more importantly, what we do is that we have a specific issue that we talk about after the church service in our Bible discussion. So would you be happy, or would the church be happy? Will it not be a disloyalty when you come and realize that what I have been instructed to teach, I've put that thing aside and I'm teaching different things? Will it not be a disloyalty? So it's a mission that is going to be an impossible thing. And I don't also believe that if I should tell the church, I'm not that very sure that it's going to make any impact at all, because at the end of the day, if I should say anything one way or the other, these women will come and find out from some of you who are the leaders here, either the pastor or maybe you as probably an assistant shepherd. They will definitely come to you. And now your conversation with me here has indicated to me that you don't believe in what I'm saying. So if they should even come to you, definitely you are not going to side with me, and for that reason, you are going to probably tell them that, and they will believe yours rather than mine. So it's not that was when they have told me this. In fact, that also punched me a lot, because I was like, it seems they have a point. But then after we have finished everything, I went to bed in the night around 2 a.m. in the night. I just got up and I was like, I couldn't sleep. So I said, let me go back to the Bible again and convince myself again with the quotations so far that I have gathered. So I went into the Bible, and then later on, I was being instructed. I was having that conviction again. That is like, if I should even go and start embarking on that thing that they are asking me to do, it's not going to yield any result at all. So why do you have to go and probably maybe worry yourself about that? So I sat and I was praying, and then maybe let us forget, before all these events happening, I had a dream, and in the dream, this same brother who came to me on Friday, in the dream I was with him in a particular place, here in UK, and we were there, and it started raining. And when it started raining, gradually I saw that it was gathering some momentum in terms of flooding, and suddenly the whole place got flooded, and God started, increasing and expanding, and to a point that all the things, cars and everything that were around that vicinity got submerged in the flood. And in the flood, in the dream, I told the brother that, do you remember that I have told you this and you never believed me? I told you this is going to happen, this flooding is going to happen, but you never believed me. Have not seen what I told you has come to pass, and you took me for granted. You didn't even believe what I said. So that was in the dream what I pointed to. So on that very day when they came on Friday, I told him about this dream. So later on, when I was thinking about all these things, then I was convinced also to have a conclusion that if anything at all, I've made what my convictions are known to him. And if he definitely wants to make any impact or any influence and make any change, he can also take it from there, get to the church, and probably maybe also start doing something about that. So, in all, that is how the whole thing has, come to. And all that I'm saying is that I know, and when I came to church also, one of the things that I also realized out here was that this Matthew 6:33, it is a word in the Bible that has been given to me long time ago, but it's like I don't know how to go about it. What really is the meaning of seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all other things shall be added unto you? Is it that I have to leave everything and start perceiving God alone, or what? So it is something that I've been struggling, searching for the exact meaning, and then what is it that God wants me to do regarding this very particular quotation. So I thank God that I'm here, and I pray that maybe God will establish me if that is His will, and I'll be able to, because at the end of the day, there is nothing that I can trade for my salvation. My salvation is very, very important to me, especially if you listen to these messages that people who have had an encounter with heaven and hell, what they have been saying, brothers and sisters, Christianity shouldn't be as usual. We should not take Christianity to be a casual thing. Like, I will go to church, I will do anything at all, and at the end of the day, if I say I plead God for mercy, or if I ask God for forgiveness, probably maybe that is it. It is more than that. Christianity has more to it than probably it seems we are doing now.
Yes,
so
yes.
I will urge all of us that if we really want to save our souls, let us. The Bible says we should seek fight for our salvation with fear and trembling. So it means that it's something strong. It's not something that we should take lightly. It's not something that we should do it that.
A big round of applause to God of church for that understanding that He has given to our brother. It is not easy to have that insight.
So it's something that I implore all of us, that if, especially our women, if you have decided that this is the way you want to go, and especially with the way you people are done yourself, if that is what you have decided to go, please, I will plead with you that be strict about that, confine to that. Don't let anybody convince you of anything, or don't let the society define anything apart from this for you to go and follow, so that maybe in the end, God will tell you that I don't know you. It's going to be painful. And like when I met the brother also, he said, I've seen women of God who are in trousers and who are having their hair due, but they are doing a lot of miracles. And I said, yes, that one, I don't have problem with that, and it can happen. But have you also forgotten that in the Bible says that on that very day, the God will tell them that, yes, you did all these things, but I never knew you. Do you understand? Yes. So it doesn't matter. Yes, the woman will be in this hair attachment and do this makeups and all those things, and have their nails like that of an eagle and all those things, and do all the miracles we can talk of. But
the Lord will tell them He never knew them. A big round of applause to God of Church now. So, that is a very, very wonderful testimony. So you can conclude your testimony now.
Yeah, I think you have to give his testimony.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I thank God for my life, and I pray that God continue to establish me and guide my steps, because the Bible says the steps of the righteous are ordered by the Lord. May God continue to order my steps, and I pray for heaven and last from our general overseer to every one of us here in Jesus' name.
Amen. A big round of applause to God of chosen.